How is everybody doing today? My name is Jake, or Disciple, and I am bringing you my third entry into the ratings of Call of Duty little mini-series I'm doing. And today's rating is going to be on Modern Warfare 2. And before I get into the rating, this is a team deathmatch on the map Wasteland, and I'm using the Barrett 50 cal sniper rifle with FMJ, excuse me, and the 44 Magnum. And I'm gonna spoil it. I do get the nuke, so yeah. I just thought I'd go ahead and tell you what happens in the gameplay. So here, I'm gonna jump right into the review here, starting with the base score as I do in every video, right at the beginning. So my base score of this game is a 7 out of 10. And you might be thinking, well, why is this a 7 out of 10? This was a good game. Or you're thinking, why is this a 7 out of 10? This was an absolutely terrible game. And you're both right. And so I'm going to start off with the guns as I do in every other one. Now, the guns to me were all fun to use on this game, which I thought was a really good thing. Like, every gun was fun to use, and not to say some weren't overpowered. Like, for example, the UMP, you didn't really need stocking power on it for it to be successful. So some of the guns were a little bit overpowered, and in the assault rifle category, the ACR didn't have very much didn't have any recoil at all. So some were overpowered, but that was overshadowed by the dreaded noob tubes. Yes, that thing that broke this game and made this the big hatred pool for Call of Duty fans. This game was hated on by so many people. In fact, when this game, after its life cycle, a lot of people burnt it, shot it, and did other very unmentionable things to this game. So it earned a bad reputation for the noob tube, and it deserved every bit of hate it got for that. Now, the noob tubes, if you haven't played Modern Warfare 3, were like miniature giant explosions that just rained down from the sky and would kill anything within a 30 feet radius if it had a danger close on. And the problem wasn't the noob tubes themselves, the problem was the fact that you could always resupply your noob tubes using the one-man army perk or scavenger perk. So it just made for a really tough game. With a gun, it didn't matter. Somebody with a tube was going to out-frickin' shoot you every time, so enough about the guns, and I'm glad I got that bit of negativity out of the way for right now, because the rest of the review is pretty positive. Now, onto the maps. The maps, in my opinion, were good on this game. Not quite up to par with Call of Duty 5's maps, but they were good. I'll give the maps an 8.5 out of 10. And the maps were pretty good for every type of weapon. You could use an assault rifle and an SMG on any map, and if you're good with a sniper, you could use a sniper on most maps. Some of them, like Scrapyard and Rust, were tough to use a sniper, but it could be done. And the maps, I think this game actually had the best graphics out of all the Call of Duties. I love the graphics on this game. The maps looked good. All of them looked good. The colors were super vibrant in this game. Granted, the maps didn't really look like war zones, but again, I think Treyarch is the only developer for Call of Duty that's actually taught the whole warfare feel and the maps. Most of Infinity Ward's maps are perfectly formed buildings with maybe a little bit of paint missing, and they don't do a good job of making it feel like a war zone. Let's see, now on to the actual gameplay. Again, like every other video I previewed for Call of Duty, it is a Call of Duty. They all play the same for the most part, and they all feel the same with the exception of Modern Warfare 3. So if you haven't watched that, you can check that out. And okay, so that's the multiplayer side of things. It was fun, and it had a lot of potential, but the noob tubes drug it down. And I'm not going to mention anything about Commando or anything like that. I'm just mentioning base problems. Because every other Call of Duty has small problems that I didn't mention. So I just mentioned the big problems because the noob tubes on this game. Now, on to the campaign. I did play the campaign on this game. It's fun. It's very unrealistic, but it's an adrenaline rush. And yeah, if you didn't play the campaign, I strongly recommend going back and playing it. You will have a fun time. I recommend it on Veteran. It's pretty easy if you don't play on Veteran, and even on Veteran, it doesn't present that much of a challenge with the exception of the missions. The campaign, let's see. The campaign for me is probably an 8 out of 10. Pretty good, but there are better campaigns. Now, onto the Spec Ops. The Spec Ops, I didn't find that attractive. They were kind of an attempt to make, compete with zombies from World at War, and it failed miserably. The Spec Ops were not up to par with zombies. They were fun, but they were not even close to being zombies. So that's all I'm going to get into on Spec Ops. Now I'm going to cover a little topic that I have, and that is feedback from people. Now, part of the reason I started this channel was to get feedback from people that watch my videos, and I know that seems like an obvious thing. And it's not just feedback I want on if you like my videos or don't like my videos. It's what you'd like to see in my videos and what you'd like to hear me talk about. Because if I'm just talking about what I want to talk about, then it's all about me, and I don't want this channel to be all about me. I want the people that actually watch my videos and enjoy them to have some say in what I am talking about, which I think is important, because this channel isn't about me. It's about the people that watch my videos. And a lot of people don't think of it that way. They think it's my channel, I can do whatever I want, and I don't want to be that kind of person. I want to actually do what you guys would like to see. So, if you have any suggestions, you can either leave a comment in one of the videos, send me a private message, send me a message on PlayStation, it doesn't matter. Somehow communicate what you would like to see in one of my videos, and I can try to make that happen. Also, if you'd like to play with me, feel free to send me a message on PlayStation. You can just look at one of the scoreboards in the videos, and I will get back to you. And guys, thank you for watching this video, and remember to give feedback.